Hey guys, what's up? I just want to keep it short and simple. This is quite important too, just a quick update. So long story short is for my YouTube channel, and actually I'm not just saying this to say this. Let me put this here real quick so I'm not holding this. So we really have been getting our videos out. Fix this a little bit. Okay. So we really have been getting our videos out, and I'm actually really happy with them. But it's mostly been on YouTube Shorts. So as of now, those have been doing pretty good. They're actually been gaining traction. Sometimes there's nothing, and then sometimes it gets pretty popular. But what really is working and what I should be doing more is the actual posting, the long-term videos. So I have a ton of topics and a ton of really good things that I can actually make these videos on, but I'm just debating when to make them, or some I've already made, or that I'm not that I mean I'm not ready to post them. I just don't feel like they're good enough yet. So I kind of want to give it some time to really make sure it's almost perfect, because I'm really, as you guys know, I'm really picky with my videos. But at the end of the day, so I'm making this on Sunday, and then actually I still have that job I was telling you guys about. It's Monday through Thursday. So after I go to work, I have time for the gym. Sometimes I'll read or journal. But what I maybe do some more videos. But I hate that I make those long-term videos after, when I come home from work, when I'm in such a hurry, versus where the weekend, I have so much more time to actually process and make the videos really high quality and actually feel like myself, versus where I have to be in bed by 8 p.m. and then I'm rushing to get in the video and it just feels like crap. So that's something I wanted to mention. And for the weekend, this weekend, I think we'll have some pretty good videos out. And for the end of the year, I have a video that I want to do before the year ends, kind of a 2025 ending, I guess. But other than that, to be honest, so TikTok's been doing okay. Both the TikToks actually been doing pretty decent. I think YouTube's really where we're going to take off. And then be going to the gym every day and actually been really consistent with that. Also with my sleep too. I'm trying to think what else. Sleep, diet, all that. Long story short, my diet has been really good. I actually generally eat pretty healthy, and that's been like that for a while. My sleep's been a lot better. And then the only thing right now that's really holding me back is kind of how to make certain videos, because I want to do so many things. There's so many different, I guess, hobbies, passions, and things I love, whether it's aesthetics too or whatever. It could be any of that. And sometimes I feel like I'm running around with my head cut off, but at the same time, I know what I want, I know what I need to do, but then it's either I can't find the time, I don't have the resources, or I need help, or I need somebody, because you can only do so much solo. I don't want to sound like I'm making excuses, but at the same time, like, there's some things I absolutely need that would help me get there a lot faster that I don't have yet. And kind of things like, I'll see like, oh man, I love this, I want to do this, I want to learn how to do this, but I just don't know, or I don't know how to do it. I don't have the resources. Something that really helps for me is, yeah, there's YouTube videos and stuff, and I'll watch it and it helps, but I learn really good from actually seeing it, or actually from somebody, or working together. That's just how I don't know, I prefer to operate things, and having a team's a really good thing. So, but other than that, I'm really trying to get it going before the year's over. But other than that, I'm feeling pretty good. The only thing that really gets me is, when you work a job, or 9 to 5, a regular job, it takes up a lot of your time, and you don't get a lot of money for what you really get, I guess, especially after tax. I won't complain. I'm grateful for what I have, but I think for a lot of you guys that kind of live in the States, you understand that, the system's pretty fucked. But that's why I'm here today, is I want to get out of that. I want to beat that. I want to show you guys that it's possible, that I'm here, and that I'm honest. I'm not going to sell any courses. I'm not going to buy out, sell out, any of that. I'm not going to cheat my way. I'm not going to, especially with fitness like Hamza, I'm not going to pull a Hamza. So I won't do that. But I want to also kind of be that person where, thinking, oh, can I make it? Is this possible? Or is any of this actual a thing? Are these people real? Can this really happen? Is life even matters? Like any of that, right? I want to make it possible where from me at that standpoint can actually make it. And something that I don't really talk about a lot, and it's hard for me to do it on camera, and it's really within myself. That's why I journal a lot. And not to be egotistical, but I kind of feel like I have this special like gift or feeling, maybe a gift we'll say, and it's kind of like this. I'm really passionate about a lot of things in most ways that people are. And you'll meet people, oh, I love this, I'm passionate about it, but it's not like really. For me, it's like I really love things. I'm really passionate about things. I love the night. I love music, artwork. I mean, it's kind of a weird, I don't know if it's aesthetic. There's a word I'm looking for. It's kind of vintage, it's kind of old soul, it's like deep and spiritual. And I tend to think things really uniquely, I guess, but it's hard for me to put it on camera or into words. And I mean like I'm struggling right now. I guess what I'm essentially saying is there's something inside me that is powerful, but I don't really know how to not express it, but really kind of open up to people in that way. And I don't know. Like I want to do something great. Like I want to help people, and I feel sometimes really grounded with the overall like earth or reality or just a really spiritual level, I guess. And it kind of feels like a loneliness feeling because when you come across the majority of people, especially in our age and generation, they usually are pretty shallow. I don't mean to diss on anybody, but for a lot of you guys who are kind of out there that feel that same thing, it's like, it's very basic, like alcohol, weed, partying, celebrity crushes, stuff like that. I'm not for any of that. But I'm talking like on a way deeper level where you can almost feel sounds, smells, sights. Like, I don't know. I don't know if maybe I'm crazy or something, but I don't know. I guess my style is kind of like a darker aesthetic. I mean, I just don't really know how to put it. Like fall, winters, like fall's my favorite, winter too. And then kind of that, I don't know if you would say it's alternative. I can't find a word for it yet. I just can't. But I tend to take some things pretty seriously too. Not in like a weird way, but on actually how it should be. And I don't know. I don't like ignoring things. If I feel a certain way or if I'm thinking a certain way about something, I don't like to ignore it. I don't like to be shallow or boring. Oh yeah, I did whatever. Like sometimes, but like, oh, it is what it is. Sometimes I understand, but in terms of like the meaning of things, the purpose of my life or this life or what is real, what is not, and even if I did have all of it, what would I be doing? And what would I be searching for? And I feel like I'd spend most of my nights just kind of exploring, driving through the night, finding places, or going somewhere where I can see the whole city and just watch everything and just kind of think about. I don't think it's much of thinking, it's more of feeling, but I feel like I'm searching for something that I maybe haven't found yet. I don't know what it is. I can't explain it. But it's really important. So, I don't know. But I have to make this, and we will make this work. So the goal for the end of this year and the start of the next year, more content, more videos, more outreach. We need more of well, actually, because I was thinking about it, like we used to have a Discord server, but that kind of went out a while ago. But it's still up, but nobody's really active. But definitely a community. But I don't want any hate. I know hate is going to be a factor. There's always going to be haters. But in terms of the people in the community together, like I want to make, I guess, or help you guys kind of make yourselves almost to that level where you want to be, whether if it's a deep level, a spiritual level, or you want to have high intellect, I believe is what they say, where we can actually really connect with people and you don't feel like, I feel like I'm the only person in this world with a soul, where we can actually kind of get together and kind of share our thoughts or ideas kind of on a philosophical maybe output, or whether it's stoicism or just reality, right? So that's the goal. More content, better content, cinematic stuff, photo shoots, things to kind of get things going out there. And then maybe some fun days here and there. And then maybe meetups, and then more community group stuff. And then once we start kind of building traction, maybe we can put together some programs. No courses. I won't sell any courses, but something to kind of benefit us all and to see where we can really go from that. And then maybe I'll start doing maybe less of like coaching, but like interviews, more of like one-to-one calls and stuff for fun, or just talking or socializing, or build some sort of community where we can work together, talk together, and then maybe I'll sell like some products, services, or knowledge, stuff like that. So, but for this channel, it's to find the meaning of life, I guess, that kind of thing that has us thinking, and maybe that gift that maybe a few of us have. So, but let's wrap it up. Let's not keep this too long. I hope you guys liked it. And yeah, so I think that's all for now. And honestly, this really has to happen, because if it's not, I'm not going anywhere else. I can't do college. I won't do it. And honestly, I just won't. I can't do college, bro. School, I was good at school if I tried, but I hated it. I would not survive in college. Plus, it's a scam. It's just a bunch of degenerates. It's just a bunch of partiers. All their rich parents are paying for their school for them to do nothing. And then they graduate through ChatGPT, and then they're working all those jobs just to be in college debt. After tax, after income tax, all of that, whatever it is, you're not making how much they actually say if you get the job. So I think trade school is actually a lot better. I would rather, I guess, what's the word? I'd rather hype trade schools than I would colleges, but it all depends on you. So military is a joke, especially in U.S. military. So glad I didn't do that. That would have ended my life way sooner than I thought. Yeah, U.S. military is a joke. America's pretty much a lie. But that's the goal. Is if you can break the system in the U.S., it's amazing. It's beautiful. You can do anything. But regardless, we won't get into political stuff, but I'm sure you guys understand. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it. I'll see you guys on the next one. And yeah, let's get it going. See ya.